Okay, here we are with more Stardew Valley. Now, I did play a little bit of Days off camera. Happened to be on the phone while I was playing, and I didn't want to record my phone conversations, so... It's now the 25th. I've planted strawberries, most of which are here. Also planted a ton of wild plants, which are most of the empty space here on the ground. But the strawberries have been proving to be just as profitable as I wanted. I mean, I'm sitting on 10k cash, and this right here is probably going to be another good, similar amount. And a single green bean that I don't believe I need, because I already did that bundle. So let's see, to the bottom. I also got further in the mines. I think I hit 30 or something, maybe. And let's check the bundles. So, community center. Evidently we've done the spring crops bundle. I can't do melons and corn until next season, but I need 5 gold stars, so I'm still set for that. Artisan bundle, no progress there, unfortunately. Animal bundle, I'm still a ways off. Fall crops, I'm a ways off. Geologist, blacksmiths, and adventurers. These are, I'm actually probably the closest to fulfilling, and thankfully the minecart is an excellent early game reward. Just because it's so much faster to travel. I am very close to the lake bundle, and the crab pot bundle. And as for the crafts, I am mostly now, I guess, looking for the summer foraging next. So I'll be going after those 3. So I can still sell these, because I have no need for strawberries currently. Although I might make a single preserves jar, just to have it available as an option. So it was 8 coal, wood, and I believe stone. Aha! Yes, I remembered correctly. So I can put those down. I can put the preserves jar right here. I can put the preserves jar right here. Now, if I remember correctly, these were off the base value of the fruit, so I want to ship the good stuff and throw a silver in there. So that's going to take like 3 days time. And I have like 1 more day in spring, so I can't actually plant anything. So I believe today I'm just going to hit up the mines again. Pet Dora. I did get some tappers out, so I can start making maple syrup, pine tar, and oak resin. I bought another sword because I was sick of the really bad damage of the one I was using. And right now my biggest goal is mine exploration, so I can get iridium sprinklers and stuff. Oh, I did hit 40. Okay, got a little bit further than I expected. This is really good. This means I'm going to start finding iron and coal in larger numbers than before, because those little sprite things draw coal. And now iron geodes are appearing, and that's excellent, because it's about time that I get access to iron. Although now each rock is taking 3 hits because I haven't upgraded my pick at all, so it is going to be harder to get further down, especially where evidently today is bad luck day. So, oh, frozen geode, that's nice. Especially in my quest to get more artifacts. There's the stairs. Kind of sad that was just regular wood and not hardwood, because hardwood would have been a lot more useful. And let's see here. Pretty craptacular floor, all told. Just a couple slimes, 2 boxes to break, and nothing. I think I am going to kill this bat, because I do need bat wings as part of the bundle. So, ooh, much better for. Swipe at that a little bit until it dies. Much better for as far as geodes. And ore. Yeah, stone from that barrel is pretty lackluster. Iron Edge. 12 to 25. Mine is currently doing 9 to 17, so it is more damage, but the speed is much lower. Let's give it a shot. It's still fast enough that I can kind of button mash with it. I think it's fast enough for slimes. Oh, plenty fast enough. Yeah, this is probably my new weapon, even if it is a little on the slow side. So the big concern is just how much energy it takes to break rocks now. I probably should get my pick upgraded and just spend 2 days without going into the mines. It's quite painful to have to spend 3 hits per rock when I could be spending 2. And the first upgrade is only 2,000 or so. So... okay, good. There are some interesting things. So 1 thing of iron ore and some quartz. Yay, another frozen geode. I'm moving the cutlass down and then moving the iron edge up, just so I don't accidentally find myself using the cutlass when I want the higher damage sword. I'm going to be a super sad camper if I don't find the stairs. Because of energy. Because I'm on 44, I get the next checkpoint on the next floor, and I lucked out. Oh, also lots of coal sprites, this is good. This should help me a lot with getting coal for smelting. And I got a dwarf scroll, that's excellent. Because you need 4 of those to speak with the dwarf, who is actually off to the right when you enter the mines. So we're just going to verify that there's no iron or anything that I want to break, and then we're going to leave, because I'm kind of low on energy. I don't want to bust a bunch of busted rocks. Yeah, off to this side is actually a dwarf, who is over there, but I can't break this just yet. I need a bomb or a better pick. But I can't speak Dwarvish anyways. I need to donate 1 or 2 or 3 more scrolls, I think. I don't know if this is the first or the second one I've had. But yeah, we're going to head south into the town. We've still got almost an hour. I should probably hit up Clint first, because he closes at 4. For some stupid reason. It's really annoying how early he closes. I want to get these geodes busted open today, not have to make another trip later. And I might not actually make it in time, because time goes so fast in this game. Yeah, I just barely missed the cutoff. That sucks. Really annoying. But I can still donate the scroll and jade too. So we're going to donate those. Evidently, I am 1 scroll in out of the 4 needed to translate Dwarvish. Not a great haul. Not my best delve into the mines 1 artifact, 2 geodes, 2 copper ingots once I smelt them, and some coal. Yeah, overall a pretty, not a great delve. The best thing about it is that I got 5 fours in. I'm being told to love somebody. They should know that I already deeply love them. Okay. I will pick up this horseradish. And the dandelion. Don't particularly care too much for the clutter here. Ooh, gold quality. And yeah, I think I'll... Oh, I don't even have my axe on me. I was going to clear up some of those stuff here, but... it's not a huge issue. Okay, so we're going to stack to nearby chests. And that's just going to start automatically pulling out of here and producing ingots. Boy, I have a lot of copper ore. It's going to be 20 plus another 6, so 26 copper ingots once that's all processed. I should probably pull the quartz out just because I don't want that getting processed right now. I need the copper and the iron more, so I'm going to leave the quartz out. And I'm going to take 50 wood from here to make another chest that I can leave unconnected from the manufacturing network. To store the stuff that I don't want getting processed. I think I'm just going to sell the horseradish. There's not really much use for it right now. I do need to water the 1 strawberry plant that is going to produce tomorrow, so I should pull that out. Not entirely sure where my axe got to. Oh, evidently I put it in this chest. Then rearrange, because this thing never puts my tools where I want them, and I'm also missing my fishing pole. But I will just water the 1 strawberry that needs it, and I don't believe I have any other plants that can produce in time. That cauliflower is just wasted, unfortunately. All my strawberries look like they're in 4 days. So yeah, time to go to bed on this day. Okay, level 6 farming. Quality sprinklers. Now I could actually make a couple of these, but they cover the 3x3 box that they surround. So they only cover the 8 tiles surrounding the sprinkler. It's good, but iridium is better because it covers the 2 squares radius. Cheese press will be useful if I get animals that make milk, and hardwood fences are good, but I'm likely not going to bother. I have other uses for hardwood at the moment that are much more beneficial. $8,000 in strawberries. So I'm just shy of 20k right now, which is pretty good for my first season this go around. Okay, traveling trader, Pierre's birthday. Wish I fucking knew what Pierre liked for his birthday. And another bad luck day. Oh, Demetrius! Breakthrough on the local environment. He'll spare me the technical details and get to the point. Oh yes, I do have an empty cave a little ways over to the west. He wants to turn it into something useful. He wants to set out to attract local species, and then we can control the... he can observe them, and I can harvest whatever the fuck they produce. So he's offering either mushrooms or fruit bats. And in this case, I want the bats. Fruit is vastly superior to mushrooms. And then tomorrow, I should be able to go over to my cave and see what the bats have left me. Single strawberry. Gonna toss it in here, because that's still got another 35 hours to go, so it won't even be ready tomorrow morning. Gonna pet Dora. decisions. So I could hit up the mines, but I kind of really want to upgrade my pick, which is going to be 2 days. So it would be today and the first day of summer. And the first day of summer, I'm probably not going to need my pick, because I'm likely going to be planting blueberries or cranberries. So I think now is a good time to upgrade my pick. So I am going to grab the 5 copper bars. I'm only going to get another 21 as this continues to churn out copper bars and eat up my coal supply. So I'm going to get this over to Clint, upgrade my pickaxe. Oh, I should see what the traveling trader is offering. Another dig spot, this time for just single copper ore. But hey, compared to 3 swings at a geode, I'm happy to get copper from a dig spot. Admittedly, it's not like a prismatic shard or anything, but, you know, those are rare, unfortunately. Let's get this out of the way. This is also my last chance to pick up spring foraging for another 3 seasons, so I might want to do a quick run around just to see. Cherry sapling. I could buy this and then not have cherries until spring, so it seems like a bad idea. Spangle, 800 for a seed that grows in summer. It's not going to be ready in time. Spaghetti, slime, basic fertilizer, crystal fruit. I think that's only available in winter. Rare seed and coffee bean. Plant in spring or summer. I am going to plant one of these right now, and that is completely worth it. Because even if I only have time in summer to grow it, that is still going to be awesome. Because each one of these produces like 4 or 5 seeds per harvest, and then they come up very frequently, and you can then plant the harvest to produce even more. So I am pretty much just going to plant my entire crop of coffee and form my empire around that. So back to the farm to plant that seed, because I'll have all summer to allow that to grow, and then after the first harvest I can plant those and it'll be great. That can go, that can go. And I put it on what I believe is water retention soil just to increase the chances of it not having to water it every day. Because until I get some sprinklers, I have to water everything. I'm gonna walk up to this crate and stack things that I don't need. I have to get the 5 ores back out, or ingots, but that's a small price to pay for having to click everything in my inventory. Also, I still don't know what Pierre likes for his birthday. Oh, 28 days. Go figure. I don't think this actually affects any of my crops all that much. I'll accept the quest, even if I time out on it. It won't matter. Evidently I have 2 more days before summer. But the shortest crop time is the parsnip at 4 days, and I don't believe any of the crops I had in the ground were going to be available before 2 days time. So I'm going to upgrade copper pickaxe. That's 2k, and I won't have access to my pick for today and tomorrow. So I'm likely to use most of my energy today fishing and chopping down trees. And I believe I'm going to check in with Robin about upgrading my house. Nice, perfect catch to start off the day. And it's a sunfish, which is actually a community bundle item. Only sells for 37 too, so I'm... Oh, I got the... There is a bug with one of the mods I use where if you close a window while you're hovering over something, the info will stick. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, these only sell for 37 each. Pretty low. So I gotta go to... I think I'm also gonna buy the upgraded pole because the amount of time between bites with an unupgraded pole is quite long, and I believe it's only 750 bucks for the upgraded pole. I've kind of just been holding off because I wanted to get my strawberry crop going, which the 2 payouts was almost 20k, which is a very good amount. So let's go into here, and hello Willie. We can sell a single sunfish, and 1,800. It's more expensive than I thought, but we need the upgrade. Mussels were also not an item, so we can just sell that, and we're gonna buy 100 bait. Sure, it's 500 bucks, but the increase in catch rate is well worth it. We're gonna ditch the bamboo pole because we no longer need it, and I can't sell it. So now that I have bait, the time between bites is significantly reduced, as shown here. Not quite sure which this fish is. I haven't done much fishing in the ocean at this point either. But hey, gold anchovy. Which, honestly, I'd still turn into sashimi at this point because it's only 45 gold as opposed to 75. Ooh, I'm going to have a chance at getting a perfect treasure chest here. Which, if I remember correctly, is, yeah, 98 XP. Bait and copper. Nice, I got a free ingot just out of that. And catching bait and treasure is always kind of nice, too. I'm still very happy that I managed to catch a catfish early on. And a herring. Okay, so I'm going to head up to the community center, drop off the sunfish, and I'm also going to stop by Robin's before it gets a little bit too late to see about the first house upgrade, and or possibly the potential of buying a coop or barn. I'm not super excited over getting animals, but if I want to do one of the bundles, I have to. My hand is pretty much tied in that regard. Haley is ignoring me. Not a surprise. I'm kind of used to being ignored by females. Oh, daffodil. Okay, sunfish. No, I do not want to eat the sunfish. It is a river fish. And now I am just looking for shad and tiger trout, which isn't available until fall. Huzzah! And just gonna quickly double check that none of these show up as community center items, and we're good. Except now I've graphically... I had a messed up sword for a second there, that was interesting. So, how to get to Robin's most quickly from here? I believe it's up this way, and then I'll be to the left. Took me so long to get used to walking around whatever that town is. Pelican Town, I think it is. Okay, so if I upgrade my house, it's 10k and 450 pieces of wood. my house size will go up and I'll get a kitchen, but I'm unlikely to get 10k gold back very quickly from my kitchen unless I'm fishing all the time. Let's back out of that. The other option is farm buildings, and I believe getting a coop or a barn is currently the better option for where I'm at. I'm likely just going to investigate getting a coop, because it's only 4k and I need 300 wood and 100 stone, which I'm sure I've got back at the... Oh, she's open to 5 p.m., so I should have enough time to get back here to grab the wood and stone and walk back. Or if not, I'll just live with my eternal shame. Although the other question is, do I have enough space? I'll probably just dunk it right here, let's be honest. Although, then again, no, we should clear out the proper space, because I don't want to have to deal with that. So, lost a couple things there. Some of this grass, because I don't know if grass actually interferes with the placement of buildings or not, but I don't really want to walk all the way there and find out that where I want to place this thing ends up being the wrong spot. So we're going to clear out a nice little chunk. And let's see, 4 days, so anything under 2. Potato wouldn't have actually been enough. If I had watered it yesterday, maybe I could have gotten another, but it's just a single potato. It's fine. Coffee bean, 10 days. So it'll be like the 8th day of summer before that gives a harvest, but that's fine. So much of my farm is still just unclear at this point, as far as the rubble and grass and everything. That's okay. Okay. I think that's good enough for today. I'm gonna stack stuff into my chests. I was a little surprised because I thought, oh, it was fiber that I had here. And when I wake up, my first jelly should be available. Okay, Emily's birthday. What? My pick will be ready tomorrow. sure to water my coffee bean. I'm surprised my forge is still churning. Mom sent me a letter. Stardew Valley Tribune is putting me in a magazine, evidently. It's like all stuff I just generally don't really care about. Okay, so we're gonna need like, I think it was 300 wood and 100 stone for the coop, which we're gonna try to put in this area-ish. Wish I could remove this stump, but my axe is not mighty enough for the task. So yeah, we're gonna hit up Robin to build the coop, and then we're probably gonna fish the rest of the day away. Because mine progress is next to impossible until my pick is back. I don't really feel like just clearing trees all day. Because summer also starts in 2 days, so I do want to make sure that I have some cash on hand for seeds. Because I am going to want to probably plant some corn, because that lasts all the way through fall, which makes it just a very set it and forget it kind of crop. Probably want to plant cranberries and blueberries, because they are both valuable and produce extra. As well as making sure that I complete the... They open at 9, I bet. As well as making sure that I complete the summer crop bundle. So we're waiting for Robin to open. We've got 40 minutes. Might as well fish. Driftwood. I don't even have a recycling machine yet, so I haven't had an opportunity to turn any of this junk I'm finding into actual usable anything. Chub. Boring. Now, if I could get a shad, that would be nice. Carp. Carp is also pretty boring. Okay, so I can build a coop. I could just be literally right there, but... leaving one space underneath the stump so that I can actually walk just right behind the coop without having to worry about it. And let's give her a gift. Because if you become friends with Robin, she'll start sending you construction materials, as well as certain recipes for like furniture and crap. Oh yeah, largemouth bass. Those sell for a good amount. Oh, this is a great gift, he said. Does that mean, ooh, I maybe gained a little bit with Linus? Excellent. Come on, there we go. Yeah, so nice of you to sink towards the bottom for me, fish. Although now I'm going to give up my perfect bonus for the treasure, because oftentimes you get artifacts or other valuables. Ah, cool. Not like the most valuable thing under the sun to get, but also not the worst thing to get. Bait always feels kind of scuzzy to get because it's only worth 5 gold per. So even if you get like 10 at a time, you're still woo. You gain 50 gold worth of bait. Like I usually buy bait close to 100 at a time. That's a good perfect bonus. 50 XP. Another bullhead. Pretty close to leveling up fishing to 5, which will be good. Because then I'll get to pick my profession. That was one of the easiest fish I've had in a while. I didn't even have to click, and it just like caught itself. Good chance I'll hit level 5 in fishing today. Not even halfway through my bar. Only 100-ish XP to go. Maybe it's closer to 200. Yeah, because I'm at 706 out of 850, so 144. Which is easily doable on 2/3 age of energy. So the thing I need to focus on is seeing about getting perfect catches, because they are worth more XP. Getting treasure if it shows up, and if I'm able to stack getting treasure with getting a perfect catch, all the better, because that's usually 100 XP per hit, which would level me up most instantly. This one's tricky. Not quite sure what this is, probably a largemouth bass. It's not quite aggressive enough to be anything too out of the ordinary. Oh no, completely wrong, just a chub. And this appears to be, oh, of course, treasure. So, ditch the fish, go get the treasure, and get back to the fish before it escapes. Carp. Yeah, carps are probably one of the easiest. Just a regular geode, which I can get Clint to bash open at some point when I remember to make a journey over to his place. So my goal is to hit fishing 5, which I'm 55 XP away from, and hopefully get about 800 gold to have 10k for spending on the first day of summer. Boy, that fish was kind of on the aggressive side. Chub? No, largemouth bass. Okay, cool. I'm very happy to get the largemouths. They sell for a lot more than chubs. Pretty soon here, if I get a perfect catch, I'm going to be looking at a level up. Right as I said it. So when I go to bed tonight, I will have the option to pick a profession, which is going to be great. And now my fishing bar is also slightly larger. Which is also extremely pleasant. So I'm a whole 1,100 XP away. That last level of fishing is like 3,000 experience or something. It's a pretty high climb. this fish is actually going to make me click a little bit to see if I can actually catch it. But just a carp. It's not a magic carp, just a carp. Okay, dipping down to get the treasure, and then back up to the fish. The tops and bottoms of the bar are the hardest portions of the bar to cover, because your frozen tear, because your cursor will bounce, because it keeps the momentum, and the bottom is usually the point where you see this. Like, you'll get a fish that just rides across the bottom, and if you sink too fast, your cursor just bounces up really fast. So I'm probably actually well past getting just 800. In chubs alone, I have 310, and I know I have largemouth bass, I have chubs, I have some carp, I have a bullhead or two. Like, I'm probably going to be well over 10k by the time the first of summer rolls around. Lots of butterflies. It's very pretty. Here, fishy, fishy, come on. There we go. This one's a little bit on the aggressive side, so probably a chub or a largemouth. Oh, and a bullhead. I'm starting to get low on energy. Almost 300 XP for fishing on top to level 6, so that's definitely a bright side. So far, I'm actually feeling pretty lucky that I've only caught the one piece of trash. Like, I've gotten a single piece of driftwood all day, and that's the only true piece of trash I've gotten. I have gotten 2 algae, but I mean, at least that has a use. Oh, hey-oh. This one is not super feisty, but it struggled a little bit right at the beginning there. We'll see how many more casts I get. I think I'm only 1 or 2 more, and then I'm going to be tapped out for energy, because I'm at 26 now. That put me down to 19, so that was roughly 7. And I missed the... so, yeah, I've got 1 more after this. I'm pretty sure I missed the perfect bonus on it, but I did get a treasure, so that's still going to be good for XP. More coal! Excellent. Last cast of the day. I'm at 4 energy, so I really have to be careful not to cast after catching anything. Or I'm gonna, like, tire myself out, and that would not be a fun time. Okay, up to get the treasure. Back down to the fish. And presto. A chub to finish off the day. More bait. And I'm clicking OK and then switching over to the sword because I do not want to accidentally cast. I'm at 4 energy. I would fall down and have to get carried back home, and then they usually charge you a fee for that, so no bueno. Because the goal is to is to gain money, not to spend it. I will grab this horseradish. My new coop is already sectioned off. So I did not run out of coal, surprisingly. I'm going to stack together my chests. I have a thing of jelly now, which is good for the artisan bundle. But I think we're going to save it for giving to a townie for gold, or parts rather. Let's see here. Chub, carp, largemouth bass, bullhead, carp, largemouth bass, chub. We're just going to throw the driftwood in there because screw it. Okay, and time to go to sleep. I'm guessing about 2k in fish today. Fishing up, I can go for fish are worth 25% more or crafting crab pots. This time I do not want to go the crab pot route. It's just really not the sort of playstyle I'm going for this time. I might do a small little craft pot thing, but I think I'll just buy them outright. They're like 1,500 a piece. I can drop like 15k and buy 10, and so I'm going Fisher. Because yeah, this like 2k would have been 2,250. So all of my fish are now going to be better priced. Let's see, my pickaxe is ready, I have a recipe to learn, and the traveling merchant in this town. So we have a lot to look forward to the next time I play. I'll catch you later.